New Zealand, and that's the sort that we want. Either license their operation or expand into it or something like that. So we want really, really good operators. We don't want startups. The second one is around a plastics manufacturing company. I've got a few businesses that use bits of plastic for different parts of things that they build. But in that plastics game, there's extrusion moulding, there's thermo moulding, there's rotation and moulding, there's all sorts of stuff. So when they make a product, they might need 1, 2, 3 or 4 of these different things all coming together. And we're not just talking about car feeders here, excuse me, one of those car feeders. Some of these products are world class that you find on the back of a Mercedes or a vehicle like that. So we really do have world class company. And the idea is, can we put together a centralised plastics cluster where they can all work together? The Timber Museum, now I know there's a real history with the Timber Museum, but I just want to move a little bit past that and saying as far as the history of the place, where we're a timber area, Tara is a timber town, it is there. We know Tony Jakes very, very well for the previous life and the current life. But the question is, can we do something that overcomes some of the issues, but sees that growing as part of a destination to go there? So that makes a very, very good job of having a few beers with Tony and his mates. And Tony very open to that, so that's really, really good. And coming back to Terry, he's given us a list that long of world-class destinations that centre around the Timber Museum, where they actually make it do well and very high visitation. And that's what we want, because the museum is just the wallpaper. It's just something that goes on in the background. It's the activities that happen that make it work. And another company that we're working with is looking to shift their business to this part of the world. They want to be closer to Hamilton and Auckland and the port. So we're talking to them and your folks downstairs about what are some side options, what can we do, and as the Swift Trust, can we do like a design build lease back on style to get them in here if that helps them. So that particular business is 25 jobs. So if we can, and they won an award for the fastest emerging exporter. I won't say where because we find them pretty quick. But that sort of business is the one that we want that's established, they've got customers, they're growing, they can drop straight in, so we're not running at the risk of helping them into something and they fail in a year's time. And the on-sale means that we can grow the value of that investment and then recycle the capital into the next year. So that's just some examples of the type of stuff that we're starting with. And this is the real key point for me and hopefully for you, is around the strong partnerships with the South Waikato market. I know you rocked up and Craig says, hop in my car and I'll take you around the district and I'll show you some people. And I said to Mark, can you imagine any other chief executive in the council doing that? Not the ones I know. So all the raps to you, Craig, and thanks for an awesome trip around. And so working with Sam and his on-site Jason and us two, of looking at can we be proactive instead of waiting for the phone to ring about the sort of businesses that we would attract here. And obviously around the whole dairy side, but that's a big part of your district, 50 to 2% of the ratepayers, something like that. And around that distribution and logistics because of your position. But then moving into sort of hopefully more premium food and things as well. So that's something that we're going to kick off. I've seen this sort of draft on there, but that's really about the program, wearing our shoe leather, going, targeting these companies and saying, look, 20, 30 years ago you shipped it up to Auckland and now realise that's not such a good idea. Transport's a cost, but it's not the biggest part of your business. Because the other big attractor here, particularly for companies in Auckland, is they can't afford to pay the staff the sort of money that the staff need to afford to live there. Yeah. So it's a serious issue. No one can go and afford to live in Auckland and work for a job that's paying $20 an hour or something like that. It just doesn't work. So that's another asset that we've got to work What else am I going to cover here? There's a couple of other things. You mentioned about the workforce and fuel poverty and all sorts of things. Know a little bit about that. One of the key things is to make sure that what we call workforce development is running in parallel with these things, because the last thing you want is a carload of people from Hamilton or Rotorua or Taupo driving in and doing the jobs. You want your local people being work ready to plug into those jobs. Now, sometimes it's simple stuff like having a license, a car license, being able to turn up road free, being able to get out of bed and do stuff. So we're building a bit of some good knowledge, and there are organisations that we can target over in Waikato with the agriculture program. They've got money out of a couple of big foundations, and it's $300,000 a year to work with the local people to get them into jobs in partnership with the local EU as well. So the government is saying if we're going to put money into that harbour, we want to know that your people are getting off the dole with the benefits and into those jobs. So that's a bit of a tick there. And someone mentioned around the dairy factory. Person I know is working in that premium product stage, so it's about why would someone set up a dairy factory when we've got that? Well, it's not about capacity, it's about the returns that we're getting off that product. I've been buying that a certain brand of bottled milk for 2 years now, and this week I took it out of the fridge and go, you know what, there's something wrong with this milk. It used to last 3 weeks in the fridge because I know it was premium quality, now it isn't. So they've got a good brand, but if they start to slide backwards on how that milk's produced, the customers are going to twig it just like that. So that program also ties into some of the nutrient loadings that is coming off those properties. So we can start to look at the plant change 1 issues, we can look at the viability of the farming and put to a dairy processing factory development. So that's the sort of thing that we do as well, is just try and make those connections. So it's not just about getting a factory here that hopefully doesn't have a smokestack or creating jobs. It's about adding the value and capturing that value here in the district. It's what I call stimulating. I think that's sort of pretty well it. Covered most of it. Yeah. So it's an approach to how we're working. There's very strong partnerships with the people in the council, and I think everybody else, the people, the board members and so on, in a pretty strong position. And one last slide. This is my hero. This guy here. I really must commend your council and the culture that you've got in your council, the people that will come across extremely open, extremely helpful, want to get things done, solution oriented. I know you've got to stick to the rules, but I read on Craig's board, you wrote that one word, but I think it's his big rules, you bend them slightly, make stuff happen. Don't let the rules hold us back too much. Yeah. So that's it, folks.
So I could just perhaps add one last sort of comment. So from my point of view, we're underway. We're starting to get some runs on the board. We haven't actually seen it, but I'm confident that's coming. Francis and Mark are working hard for our area, and that's a plus if you've got people that really care. So I feel that we're definitely on track. One thing that we haven't sort of addressed probably is something like today, communicating with the council, and we'd be open to suggestions from the council as 6 monthly, Ian and Francis come make an address and keep you informed of where we're going, or whatever. So can we leave that with you?
Yes, absolutely.
Come back and tell us what your preference is.
Thank you for that. Right, are there any questions of this poll here? Right, Councillor Lipscomb and then Councillor Van Rooyen.
Thank you for the presentation. I have quite specific questions for you, and I'm happy for anybody to answer those. Unless you've changed your trust deed, the appointments panel is responsible for appointing your trustees, and it says in your trustee at 7.2 that you had to have 2 representatives from the South Waikato District Council. When I queried that, I was told that there wasn't any representatives from the South Waikato District Council on that appointment panel, and you've mentioned you've made a recent appointment.
So Councillor Nuttall, did you receive those documents that I forwarded through about pulling out the new deeds, trustees?
No, has that been removed? That's
There is a new trustee.
so. In the new trustee, did you remove the ability for the South Waikato District Council to be involved in the trustee appointment process?
I can't answer that.
No, it'll have to be more, I think.
Yeah.
And I can't remember whether that was specifically taken out or not. I can investigate that and refer and get that to come back. But fundamentally, the two deeds pretty much crossed over, and we basically made them one. I didn't think we'd taken too much out. We can come back to you.
I would like you to investigate that, because in the original trustee it also says that it was the appointment panel's job to monitor performance of the board, and you've already acknowledged this morning that there hasn't been good communication between the Swift Trust and the council, and that's no disrespect to the good work that Sam and our CEO is doing. My primary focus is the fact that the Swift Trust was given $20 million, and you've had the money for 2.5 years. Councillor Galusina will tell me that's not long enough to see any returns, and I'm glad to hear that there is Karu Limited being involved, and I'm looking forward to that. What I'm primarily concerned about is the lack of consultation and what influence the South Waikato District Council can have in your trust. If you have removed that, then what oversight does this council have?
Can I jump in here, please, and just a little bit of background too. When Council, South Waikato District Council first talked about and made the decision to take the investment fund outside council, it was, as was put up there, because of the threat of amalgamation. Now, if we had been, and we actually, it was a deliberate decision to take it outside and make it become a completely independent trust where we had actually no jurisdiction over it. What was most important to us was that the benefits of that trust, that money, was going to stay within the South Waikato bounds where that money was actually, where it actually came from. So this is Neil, our ex-mayor, it's his baby. We got extensive legal opinions and information, and from local government New Zealand, from auditors and from independent lawyers to say that it needed to be totally independent of council. We accepted that, so if we had had representation on it, it could have been seen as a CCO, I think, at that stage, wasn't it, Craig? Mr. Hodgson? Yeah, that we would have had influence. So if we had been amalgamated, that money would have been disseminated amongst the councils that we would have been amalgamated with. We didn't want that. We wanted that money to benefit the South Waikato area. So we actually made that conscious decision, Councillor Nuttall, to keep at arm's length from it. The auditors looked at it, and they, in our audit report, they accepted what we had done. Because it was quite unique and really innovative. It was reported as part of their major report to government. The Auditor General's report actually reported on it. And they were quite happy with what we did, yeah.
And I accept the explanation, and I accept that the lawyers gave you advice on how to set the trust up. That doesn't explain section 7 of the trustee that appoints the South Waikato District Council representatives to appoint the trustee, which is specifically what I'm asking about, and if that condition has been removed.
Yes.
You can't answer that, and I accept that, and I'm happy to receive that information via Mr. Marshall. So when you can clarify that for me, I'm happy to get that information. Thank you for answering my question.